Hi, today we will going to see the subject name is working capital management. In that we will going to see the topic is case study about in working capital management. Now we will going to see what is mean by working capital management. Working capital management aims that the more effective uses of company's resources by motivating and opportunity the uses of current assets and liabilities. The goal is to maintain a sacrificing cash flow to meet its short-term opportunities cost and short-term debit observations and the maximization profit. Now we will going to see what are the cases in working capital. Now we will going to see what is the cases in working capital management. ABC manufacturing company produced a electrical budgeting over the past year. The company has been seeing the demand for its product, leading to increase their sales. However, this is a growth has been struggles in a working capital management. These are the cases in working capital management. Now we will be going to see what are the challenges in the working capital. There are three main challenges. Number one is investor management. Number two is accounting receivable. Number three is accounts payable. First, we will going to see what is investor management. The company facing a difficulties in managing its investor effectively while trying to meet the demand. It is a stocked up in extensions investors trying up a significant potentials in the working capital. These are the foremost important in the challenges. In investor means we have to give more importance for the shareholders, at the same time profitability and liquidity of the parties. It's the having a foremost important and the challenges persons. Now we will going to see accounts receivable. Accounts receivable means due to credit policies, ABC allows to long payment period for its customers, leading to delivers the receivable. Its resulting is the cash flow gap, affecting the company ability to meet her short-term obligations. These are the major more mistake for the ABC company, because the ABC company giving the long gap for long period for payment gap. These are the main for focusing for the company to go back the decreasing level sales. Now we will going to see accounts payable. The company has been negotiated shorter uh, payment terms which need suppliers to ensure a standard suppliers of raw materials. However, it's in a standard for the company cash receipts, impact and liquidity. These are the three main concept in challenges of working capital. Now we will going to strategy implement. There are three main strategy implement in the working capital management in ABC companies. Investor obligations, received credit policies are negotiable with the suppliers. These are the main strategies followed in the working capital management. Investor obligation. ABC implies a new investor management systems to optimizing stock level, reducing extension investing and freeing up the working capital. Number two was raising a credit policies. The company receives its credit policy, obtaining a documents for a earlier payment and tying a credit terms for customers, aims to ascertaining the receivable and opportunity cash flow. Number three is negotiable. Number three is negotiable with the suppliers. ABC payment terms with the suppliers, seeking a balance between timely payment and the maintaining a good relationship between the in ensuring a supply chains. These are the three most main important strategies in the working capitals. Now we will going to see what are the outcomes of the WC. WC means working capital. By implementing those strategies, ABC manufacturing company successfully improved has a working capital positions, the optimizing investors levels, reducing till up capital till up capital, while investor creditor policies and negotiable payment terms helps in the better cash flows management. This allowed the company to meet its the short-term obligations more effectively while supplying this growth of targets. Now, this case study is having a highlights to importance of a effective working capital management and how the strategies adjustmenting a position impact of a company financial health. Now we will going to see what are the main concept in the working capital. First, working capital is divided into three parts. Now, current liabilities reducing the current assets is equal to working capital. These are the foremost formatting using for the working capital. Working capital helps to the liabilities as well as in the assets. Thank you.